You are the front. We rollin'. And all y'all doing
explicit
you
content.
Need it. Come find me. I'll hit you with a potion, man. All we do is grind.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your morning cup of tea.
Oh, don't tell me what, tell me who. And
Yep.
brain jerk fellas, pillars of the community. I'm honored to be here.
Yep.
But
Their actual superpower is something called the synchronicity wave.
Oh, man.
you know, I'm not the moral police.
Right.
Like, do your thing.
Yeah.
Just we're going to be doing this over here, and we're going to be learning and educating so we can pass it on down the line.
And use your ability to feel the turn of the universe, to really understand and empathize with your fellow man to improve their day just a little bit.
It's the brain jerk era. Welcome to the brain jerk era.
Good morning, jerk offs. What's up, squirrels?
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Buddy,
What's up, guys?
how is everyone?
Way better than you, dude. You look like a fucking fool, dude. No.
I feel great. I feel great. I feel so good. I don't have to trample on anybody's good mood.
Let me ask the question because I got a crazy answer today. Squirrels.
So you're gonna ask me a question and then answer it?
No, my own. What I ask every Monday. Squirrels, what
Good
have
morning,
you
Christian.
done to improve your mental health this past week?
Oh, I have gotten up and gotten to the floor every morning. It might be at 6:30, but I got to the mat.
You did?
And
You gotta echo squirrels for some reason.
Okay.
She's been doing yoga
Doing
for mental
yoga.
health.
And
Yoga
I've been focusing on the good things, the qualities of every minute.
Hold on a second. It's me that's echoing. Hold on.
No, it's me.
No, it's squirrels.
I don't know how to fix it. I don't have any other. Nothing is open. I ain't watching you in the background.
Maybe go
Literally
out and come
have-
back in.
It's
Okay.
me.
It's not you.
It's definitely not you.
We're the ones that can hear the echo when squirrels talk.
Yeah,
I can't hear it.
I can hear it. I can hear it. No, I can't hear it now.
It was you, T-Rup?
It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, it was me. I promise you. I had it playing back on my fucking.
Ah, gotcha.
It was coming out of my.
That's awesome.
Good job, T-Rup, fixing the problem.
Yeah, it's fucking
Thanks.
stupid. I
We
tried to.
kept saying you were wrong.
No, you're wrong. I swear to God, it's me.
So, I'm not going to get into it right now, but you said, oh, what have you done to improve your mental health?
Yeah.
Well, in just a little bit, I'm going to bring you 10 of the worst ways humans have dealt with mental health.
That's actually. I like that.
Fucking do that.
So you want to hear about my mental health trip this week?
Yes.
Started the week off fucking Monday. I was mental health fucking just done. It was good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was good. Saturday, I don't know if Saturday was bad, but Sunday, I fucking.
That wasn't Sunday. Saturday was your family reunion, right? Or
No,
was that
Sunday
Sunday?
was.
So you had a shitty family reunion? or
No,
what?
I had a great family reunion. It was after the family reunion. I had a
Morning, JC.
breakdown. I went up to the studio and okay, I'm just gonna say the mind won the argument. I just want to say that. That's what happened. The mind won. It overpowered. So I'm on as of right now. I'm only on day 1 of not smoking weed right now.
Okay.
I was on day 8 yesterday.
Good for you.
And I'm on day 1
That's
again
okay.
today.
Yep,
because-
Robert, he said he smoked. Yep.
Yep. So
Hey, but
what-
here's the thing.
You went day
It
days.
don't matter. It don't matter.
I know.
It matters to your mental and you know, but like in the long grand scheme of things, you need to do something. Do it.
And it wasn't. And it.
You need to take a shot, and it's only a shot.
Right.
Take a shot. But don't. If you need to take a joint, take a joint.
I took the aftermath hit of a dab. I walked up. I was going up to the studio. We had that meeting at 6, right?
Yep.
I'm walking up the studio. I just a lot of weird information came at the. It wasn't from my family reunion, but it was at the family.
I know. I talked to Ryan a little bit about what you guys talked about.
Yeah, so I got some information.
What they talked about.
I know. I got some information, and it kind of threw me off, and literally I don't know. It was weird. It threw me off. But I was telling my wife all day, like, my fucking body hurts. Why does my body hurt so bad? And it's been, the more, I haven't smoked weed for a couple days or 8 days or whatever, so it might have been the mind plus my knee hurt a little bit, my stomach hurt. I was telling my wife my head hurted and shit like that. I walked up the stairs to the studio, and it was probably since I fell that one day when I was mad. It was one of the worst times I walked up those stairs. Right? It hurt. So I get up there. Ryan's emptying out some cans that were left over from him drinking. Just some pop cans. He was emptying them out. And I walked upstairs, and I was limping. He was like, "Are you all right, dude?" And I was just like, "Fuck." The only thing that I got from not smoking weed was my fucking knee hurts all the time now, and I got a fucking and that was when it swallowed me, and I was bitching about it, and I had some weird information. I had to get in the nest and share some information.
So, question.
What? What'd you say? So, question what?
Are you smoking weed again?
I don't think so, because I'll tell you. But Ryan he's like, I was like, dude, maybe I need to smoke to feel better. And he's like, what if you just smoke it for like medicinal use? He's like, what? That's not a thing, maybe you just wanted to cut it out. I fucking hit the end of a dab, and I don't take just little tiny hit. And I felt more paranoid and more out of my body than I did, and I was super JC.
What it sounds like, you are already paranoid and fucking weird.
Well, okay, yeah, but
so
JCT said
all it did was be like, "Oh, T-Rup, you are feeling weird."
So what it was my knee felt great, JCT, but my head was that I was paranoid, and I was like, I'm not supposed to be doing this, everything like that, like I failed or whatever, just paranoia and shit like that, and I didn't like it, to be honest with you, and maybe it was because, like Josh said, it was the mindset I was going into doing it, but I mean, it helped me sleep last night. And I only took one hit, and it helped me sleep real good last night. But
that's the worst.
Time out.
Yeah,
Did it?
No.
How long between you going to sleep and you doing that dab? 4 hours? No.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Did not help you sleep.
It did not help you sleep.
You're right. I went to bed at 2 a.m.
Right.
Like what? I don't know, dude. But still, yeah, you're right.
The ramblings of a Tyler Rupp.
Yep.
And calling him on it, Josh.
And
that's my job.
Good job. Yup.
And I totally I came home and literally admitted it to my wife, and was so pissed off.
Wife, I cheated. Oh!
I cheated on myself, and she was like, dude, shut the fuck up. What'd he say? All I
hear is excuses. You're not a robot. Who gives a fuck about your ways to make you feel better? Make you happy. Do what makes you happy. Nobody basically says, shut the fuck up, smoke or don't.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Well, I was just saying, I wanted you guys to hold me accountable, and I fucking...
Hey, Dad failed you. Failed you.
No, it was... Dude, I came in there...
He handed you the bong, and you fucking hit it.
I came in there with some sad shit. Yeah.
I'd have told you, fuck right off, T-Rup.
I know, that's probably right, but who cares?
You failed, and Dad failed.
Yep. But
I'm going to come over to your house and blow smoke right in your face today. Yeah. Yep.
Well, you need to come over
right,
anyway.
That's the champion's fucking
right.
treatment.
Hey, I get a fucking trophy, bitch. No.
So yesterday, I went and I entered the Wii golf tournament I was telling you about, the Masters tournament, right? I'll tell you, I lost. I came in dead last by a lot.
But it was fun.
By a lot. It was fun. Like the winner had -10, and I had plus 12.
Oh!
but here's the thing. I got the first ever hole-in-one. Yeah.
What the
They've
hell?
been playing this game for years and years and years, and nobody's ever gotten a hole-in-one, and I got it in the fucking Masters tournament.
That's a W.
Hell?
That's a W.
Yep, that I won. In my eyes, I
That's
won.
a dub.
You get a
I
prize?
don't care what the score is. I win.
Congratulations, dude.
No.
Fuck everybody that was better than you or had a better score. You got a hole-in-one, dude. Fuck them all.
One man.
Fuck them all, dude.
Yeah.
They were like, Josh, you never played golf ever before? You got a hole-in-one on Wii? Yeah, bitch.
They were laughing because
Was it your first
they've
time
been
golfing?
saying for years, if somebody gets a hole-in-one, it's going to be somebody that doesn't play all the time.
Yes.
Yep.
And the first time I play with these guys in 5 years, I got a hole-in-one.
Definitely. Yep.
So that's a dub, dude. You walked away a winner. You walked away a winner in
I got a
sorts.
badge for it and everything.
You were dead fucking last, but you were a winner. I mean, and that's good for mental health.
Through the first 4 holes, though, it was tied all the way. I was hanging with them, and then I fucked up one time, and I was like, fuck it.
Yep.
I just take chances after that. That's how I got the hole-in-one.
That's fucking
Cool.
funny.
That's fucking
noise.
cool.
Robert said he's going to hit it when you're blowing it. Actually, you do need to come over. We need to plan the...
Yeah.
Yep. Good morning, Kimberly.
We need to do a bunch of stuff. We need to plan that stuff. We need to go over some things.
Okay.
That I can't speak about in public.
Are we in public?
Good morning,
I guess
Tim.
kinda. I guess we're kind of in public.
Yes, we're a public forum here.
Look at Squirrel smoking weed. She's like, T-Rep smoked it, so I can. Yeah, I'm just, yeah.
Hey, let's hit the sponsor spot, and then I'll get into some of the worst ways that we humans have dealt with mental health.
You buy Village Pizza Company. Using quality ingredients and homemade dough, their pizza is prepared with care. Their goal is to properly serve their community a simple yet delicious pizza with a smile. Go visit villagepizzamaybee.com for more information. KMK Creations specializes in personalized tumblers, rolling trays, vinyl t-shirts, and sweatshirts. Message KMK Creations on Facebook and let's make something for you. Welcome to the friendliest place in town. Little Brown Jug was established in 1977, offering great food and excellent service, and continue to carry on this proud tradition to this day. To this day! Come and see why they call them the friendliest place in town. Visit littlebrownjugmaybe.com for more information. We'll see you there. Taste of is a show that features restaurants for more than just their food, but also their history and culture. Go visit the Taste of group on Facebook.
Yeah, boy.
Flashback Antiques and Crafts. In 2019, a single mother rented a booth at a large craft and antique mall, focusing on selling retro and handmade decor items. After having her youngest, she moved back to her hometown of Monroe, Michigan. wanting to help build up her community by opening a retail store and still being able to provide business coaching to other small businesses. Now, 3 years later, or 3 years and 2 stores later, we are expanding and growing with our flashback family, with more vendors and more events. I will tell you what, Ann at Flashback will always help you with. Every time I go in there and talk to her, she gives me another avenue to help business. She is
a business coach. Also.
She's just full of information about that, and she is not scared to fucking give it to you.
Only Noise says we have a group of 20 going kayaking today, but it's cloudy and 60. Yeah, you picked a great day. Let me tell you.
Yeah, dude. You'd be kayaking in a fucking sweatshirt, bro.
Yep.
Yesterday, it was kind of cold at the family reunion yesterday, and yeah, Caden fished for 2 hours, didn't catch nothing. A 4-year-old came and caught 2 in fucking 10 minutes.
Damn.
I was like, dude, you're gonna let a 4-year-old beat you, dude?
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh yeah, dude, I talk a lot of shit.
Aww.
No, but Kim went like 1.2 miles. That was the circle around it. She did it in 4 minutes and 56 seconds.
No, she didn't. That's a lie.
I swear.
That's a lie. That's a world record, T-Rup. If that's
a world record. 1.2 miles.
That is not.
Skating, not running.
Okay, skating and running are 2 different things.
I didn't say running in the first place.
I just assumed it was running.
No. Oh yeah,
that's bullshit.
Yeah.
You got a fucking superhuman as a child. I did not run a mile in fucking 3 minutes. I'll tell you that.
Run a mile in under 3.
I'll run a mile in 12 minutes.
Yeah, and that's good.
That's me. That's me like
pumping.
Not stopping. The fastest time I've ever run a mile in was in high school, and I did it in 6.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you were fucking dead afterwards.
Fucking dead.
Yeah, but I told her to do it skating, and damn, that girl is hella fast on those skates, bro. Hella fast, dude. She looks like a hockey player, bro. She was showing me tricks and shit. It was pretty cool. Cool. Let me know those 10 facts, Josh.
Do you want to hear about
Yes, I definitely do. Yep.
Yeah, what did you do all week to...
No, that's not what my facts are getting. You're getting the worst facts of human history from me.
The worst.
So, the history of mental health is pretty disgusting.
Yep.
When you really learn about what has been done to humans to cure mental health,
shock therapy and shit like that.
Yep.
Respectful of the mentally ill, right? What do you think? Moral issues, humane care. Do you think these things were very important
back in the day?
To doctors back in the day?
No,
back in the day, no.
I'm sad. Here, I'm gonna give you some electricity and to make you happy.
Yeah, let's fry you. Let's fry your brain and see if it makes you happy.
I'm fucking happy.
I'm sure you've heard of a lobotomy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I heard of it, but what is it?
It was the first psychiatric treatment designed to alleviate the suffering. So it disrupts brain circuits that might cause the symptoms, is what they said. So basically what they did was shove hot irons up your fucking nose, up to your brain, and burn the circuits to your brain.
What?
Okay.
Yep.
That's lobotomy.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was they cut the frontal lobe here. They cut the stimulant. They cut your third.
Effective enough to.
Some doctors did cut your third eye out of people.
Yep. So they're saying right here it wasn't that effective. Okay.
No, people.
And they used this. They used it to successfully. It says successfully, such as severe OCD, mania, and treatment-resistant depression is what they used it for.
Wow.
So I got to burn my wife's brain?
Yep.
Because she's OCD as fuck, bro. I couldn't clean.
You're right. Tomorrow never gets here. You're right. Yeah. It's always today.
It's today.
Another thing they did was bleed, vomit, and purge. What? Ancient Greeks believed that most all illnesses originated. My bad.
Originated? You sound like T-Rock.
It originated in and out of balanced humors or substances in the body. So they used different verbiages back then. In the 1600s, physicians adapted an approach for mental disorders that include bleeding, purging, and even vomiting. They were thought to help correct the imbalances and heal the physical and mental illness. So they would open you up and bleed you.
Yep.
That's where cutting comes from. That's why people cut.
Listen. Oh my God. They would bleed the impurities out of you or the sadness out of you. You would throw it up.
Yes. Another one they've done back 7,000 years ago. It was the first treatment ever, I think they say. It was a hole in the head. They drill a hole right through your fucking skull with an auger, a bore, or sometimes even a saw.
Nice.
Yeah, right. Although no manual exists, expert guessed that this procedure was to remove small sections of the skull that may have been aimed at relieving headaches, mental illness, or possession.
Dude, I'm pretty sure
nowadays a small hole can be made in the skull to treat bleeding inside the skull.
I did that.
Trauma. Right.
They drilled a hole in my head.
Yeah,
but it wasn't for mental health.
Another thing that used to be done, is exorcism. Exorcism for mental illness, schizophrenia, mood disorders, mental health woes, all sorts of stuff like that. Obviously, demons, but all those things were blamed on demons.
Yeah, because they believed in a lot of weird shit back then.
There's demons in their head. Some people think there's demons in their head.
Oh yeah. Right. And that's the other personalities. There was a personality disorder, and they fucking, dude, you're possessed. You're possessed. No, I'm just pissed. Leave me alone.
Another thing they've done is restraints, such as straight jackets or straps.
Yep.
Does that help?
They get put in a room or sat down.
I'll try it.
Well, it depends. If this person is physically harming themselves, or okay, maybe straight jacket helps, but I don't know about it.
24 hours a day and restrained.
But also, what they used to do, they would some doctors would put them in the straight jacket and then dunk them in ice water baths.
Yeah.
With the restraints on them, so they'd just submerge them in ice water.
It's just
like basically like almost drowning them, pulling them back up.
Okay.
And they kept doing that.
Let's take a break for a second. So all this shit that you're telling me is very traumatic. So you're helping
doctors too, by the way. All doctor recommendations so far.
So you're helping
still practices
mental health by jumping or throwing them into trauma that they would never ever see,
or taking their brains apart.
Yes, and I get, dude. We all know that ice baths have a good. For like athletes and stuff.
When you're being thrown in an interrogation style.
Yes, and you're thrown in there in a fucking
straight jacket.
That's 100% torture.
A lot of the mental facilities back in the day did all these things. The people in those mental facilities had zero rights. Their parents, their families would just leave them there and never come visit, and they were just test subjects for these doctors. They lived in filth, like in shit and piss, and these places were never inspected. It wasn't until like the 80s that they even started inspecting these places.
Right.
There's a lot of history on it, and you're right. Until about the 80s, we'll get to that in the Earth Door.
Another thing they used to do, insulin coma therapy to rewire the brain. So they'd jack you up on insulin until you went into a coma. That was used in the 30s.
What the fuck?
Yep.
They were just testing people, right? Seeing if it worked.
The treatment lasted several decades after the 30s, with many practitioners swearing the positive results for patients who went through the treatment. The comas lasted for 1 to 4 hours. They were faded out in the 60s.
Thank God.
They would deliberately create low blood sugar.
They would create it so you would go into a coma.
Yep.
And
then fucking kill you.
And then pump you with sugar to wake you back up. Hey, are you cured? No, dude.
You die. So I say a lot of people did die from that.
Yep.
I would bet. But it doesn't matter. Nobody had rights. Like Josh said.
Nobody cared.
Shock.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you said earlier, right?
Yep.
So it was used in like World War I era. It says some practitioners came to believe seizures from such conditions such as epilepsy and other schizophrenia could not exist together. So seizures were deliberately induced to fight schizophrenia.
To fight schizophrenia.
So they'd set these guys up to shock stuff and deliberately give them seizures.
Yep.
To fight schizophrenia.
That's crazy.
Cleanse the schizophrenia. Let's go into the seizure. Look at Night Train. This is good mental health. Shit got me feeling better already. Just from hearing it.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Already, I feel a million times better because I really don't want any of that treatment. Really don't.
Ancient Greeks would pass around the fever. It says in the wasn't until the late 1800s that fevers were induced to try to treat mental illness. Austrian psychiatrist. Sorry, I don't know why I even said physicist. Oh my God, was infected a patient with syphilis and infected a syphilis patient with malaria. That's what it was.
To try and cure
resulting the fever cured the patient of the psychosis caused by the syphilis. So they gave this dude malaria to cure his craziness that the syphilis gave him.
That's pretty fucking cool. Did it work?
Yeah, it said it worked.
It cured him. I mean, but that
other diseases have been used to trigger brief fevers for the treatment of mental illnesses also. That was a study from 2013.
That's why sweat lodges and all them sauna therapy is good for you. Because you sweat it out.
Asylums, we just talked about that. You know, they would isolate the patients with straitjackets or in their own rooms. I tore down an old insane asylum, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the doors that hold these people in, they're this thick.
They're iron. They're iron doors.
They're this thick.
Yeah.
You ain't getting out if you tried.
No.
No.
They have their own crematory. They have their own everything.
Same down here.
So these people are in here for their life. They die. Nobody even knows it.
Yeah.
The demolition company took it down?
Yeah.
And you got to see the inside of it? Was it?
Yep. I went in before the actual teardown. So I'm the one that took the doors out. I'm the one that strips the building before the machines come in. What did you
feel in that situation?
Scary. Sometimes I felt very uneasy, especially in the basement.
Because it was literal torture.
Yeah. It was a torture.
That whole building was full of fucking pain. Dude.
Well, it wasn't even one building. It was one building we did. There was 7 buildings on that property.
Whoa. So that was a whole property of mental.
So
That's
that's
where I
where
found T-Rup.
he dragged me out. They were like, "This dude's fucked, dude." They shocked me.
So
Dude.
I mean, those are just 10 things that doctors have recommended for mental health in the recent few hundred years.
So you're telling me I would have fucking after
would've-
this
no,
accident.
right now, swear to God, T-Rup, with the way you acted the last 2 years, they would have thrown you in the fucking mental ward, and you would be there to this day.
I would be
this day.
Yeah, literally. That's not
God.
no lie.
No lie. You'd be doped up. You'd be fucking probably straitjacketed and sent into the fucking padded room.
And could you imagine?
For your life.
Could you imagine the fucking mental dude? Oh my God! In that situation, I would be even worse.
Yeah.
You might as well just put me in
like
the
this.
fucking cremation machine, buddy.
You'd be like this.
Yeah.
That's scary. You would be like somewhere screwed.
And here's the thing. That's the type of shit that those meds that make you that way. Those are the type of meds that they're putting our veterans on that come back from war.
Mm-hmm.
Like my brother fucking come back and they put him on some meds. Dude, that dude turned into a zombie.
Yeah. So what happens is your mind is still they're still fucking up. That's why I'm not taking the meds. They're just shutting down the fucking the synapses that happen in your brain.
Yep, people just assume that just because they're doctors, they know all. Well, they're taught things, you know?
Yeah.
Well, but that's also the argument of, herbal medicine. We used to do all these other things. What makes you think herbal medicine's right? All these different things of the past. That's how they try to fucking. But we're fucking up right now. Look at in our day and age, ADD. Do you really think all these little kids need to be jacked up on meth?
No.
Nope.
Not at all. That's what I'm saying. And now they're dependent on it.
And you wonder why they're little kids. They're supposed to have energy. They're not supposed to sit in a classroom for fucking 6 hours in a row. Like,
yup.
Come
You're
on.
fucking nailing that right on the head.
Maybe the problem's in the way you're teaching these kids.
Or maybe the problem's in we're just taking and then you're drugging these fucking kids and what?
And then look at the drug epidemic is worse than it's ever been.
Because these kids are growing up on drugs. They think medicine is the only way to feel okay.
Yep.
My mom gave me Adderall since I was 1.
Nobody's taught how to deal with their mental selves. Nobody's taught how to deal with, doctors are pushing the meds. Okay, so if you got something wrong, a little minor thing, here's some meds. Well, no, our body can deal with these things ourselves if you let them. A little bit of pain, guess what? You deal with a little bit of pain now. You're going to be able to deal with a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And guess what? Your body's immune system works the same way.
Just like a sickness. You get sick and you build the immunity.
Thing about our body's immune system. I could inject myself with fucking snake venom, little bit at a time, over time, and I can be almost immune to that fucking snake after time.
There's people in India that do that, and they get bit by cobras, which could kill fucking 20 humans in one bite. They get bit by a cobra and have a fucking throw-up fit. They throw up 3 times and they're fine.
Yep.
And they just got injected with a lethal dose that could kill a fucking elephant.
That would kill a normal person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And okay, hold on. Let's go to this
spot and then the Earth Dweller.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
He said we four-wheeled the land of Old Howell, Michigan Asylum, and he put 3 dots after it, so I'm thinking it was fucked up. Patrick Mendez says the mental health institution feeds the illness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bring back recess, damn it.
That's no
There
joke.
is no recess anymore?
Second spot, baby.
You buy Great Lakes Lawn Service. With spring and summer coming up, that grass is going to be coming up as well. Great Lakes Lawn Service is here to help. With fast, friendly, reliable lawn care, they'll get your lawn cut up and looking nice so you can have that hot summer barbecue. The Development Group will help you turn dreams into existence by creating 30 to 90-second promotional videos for your social media channels. Go check out the Development Group on Facebook or Instagram for more information. Nerdy Design, Toledo, Ohio's premier design studio. They've been crafting beautiful websites, launching stunning brands, and making clients happy since 2007 with their prestigious craftsmanship, remarkable client care, and passion for design. To find out more, just go to nerdydesigns.com, the official designer for Brain Jerk Entertainment.
Boom. Tell me about RP
Ruthless Pro Wrestling, RPW, is the rising independent professional wrestling promotion out of the Midwest, featuring hard-hitting and high-flying action and a reputation in the high-stakes world of deathmatch wrestling from today's hottest talent. They got a deathmatch circus coming on July 1st and 2nd. It's going to be 4 shows, 2 days. There's going to be a lot of activities in between these shows. He was even talking about... There's going to
be a weapons
class.
A weapons workshop. There's going to be a smoke out with D-Mac. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a pig roast. Monroe, why do I always want to call them Monroe Village Pizza? Yeah. Village Pizza is going to be there serving pizza throughout the whole event. Dude, it's going to be an awesome, awesome time.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
What?
What's up, Ann? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Let's go to the Earth Dweller.
Do it then.
Boom.
Earth Dweller of the day. Earth Dweller of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day. See what's walking on this earth.
Okay. What is the Earth Dweller of the day? What?
I got some great facts to say to Josh, because before all these mental health institutions were up, Josh, they had recorded some things about therapy animals, but nobody cared to read about it, okay? So, the ancient Greeks were drilling holes in heads and shit like that, like you were saying. In 600 BC, the ancient Greeks were the first to notice that the presence of horses seemed to lift the spirits of seriously ill patients. They wrote it down, but nobody gave a fuck, bro. We could drill a hole in their head instead, right?
Yep.
So fast forward all the way till the 1600s, right? There was no mentions of animal-assisted therapy after that until the 1600s. At this point, doctors again turned to horses to help improve mental and physical health of their patients. I'll tell you that a little bit later. Hold on. So it came up again, but it was shot down immediately. It was literally, hey man, this does help, and they're like, no, dude, we can fucking shock them to death. That's cool. Because how's an animal gonna help a human's mental health? They're just animals, Florence Nightingale revisited the benefits of animal interaction for her patients in the 1800s. 200 years went by. So there was written stuff about it 1600 BC, and there was written stuff about it in the 1600s. They throw it away and then fucking keep doing what they think is working. Let's cause more trauma to see if we can fix the old trauma, right? And she observed that small pets seemed to reduce anxiety in her psych patients, like petting them, the feel, the love, promoted calmness when like bad shit was going on. She sparked a wave of interest in the use of animals as a healing force. Several noted physicians started informal experiments about how animals affect the human psyche, and now mind you, I said informal. They weren't funded by anybody. They had to do this by their fucking selves. And it would be up to the patients. Hey, man, can I bring a fucking pig or a cat or a guinea pig or a horse or something in here, and then we can figure this out, how to do this or whatever. And if they said yes, then okay, right? So this was the 1800s, correct? They shut that shit down. And in 1933, Sigmund Freud noted having his chow present during therapy helped calm his patients. This sparked an uprising with regard to formal studies surrounding animal therapy. So 1933 is when it actually boomed a little bit. But they were still drilling people's heads, dude. So don't think it was great. I think I fucking there it is. Let's see. In 1969, so 33 was when Sigmund Freud started this research, right? In 1969, they picked it up again. The North American Riding for the Handicapped Association came to light. It was therapeutic riding for disabled children and adults. So it would help them. It's like an occupational therapy, physical therapy kind of thing, for people that couldn't move that well or nothing like that. Elaine Smith founded Therapy Dogs International during 1976, focusing on increasing availability of therapy dogs for depression, right? Yeah. So it really wasn't, they still didn't take off with it. She was just doing it in her own practice. She wasn't funded. She wasn't, nobody else was really wanting to fucking help her. Well, a couple doctors, but none of them were funded, right? In 1977, the Delta Foundation aimed to the study of human-animal connection. This is where it boomed. This is where it took off in 77, like Josh said, in 1980 when they started doing different shit. This is what sparked it. 1981, the first conference centered on this interspecies bond took place at the University of Pennsylvania. So in 1981 was the first actual, a lot of physicians come in and sit down and they actually started talking about this shit. Nice. It's been going on since 600 BC and these motherfuckers just now in 1981. This is, bro, I know people that were born in 81. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
By the 1990s, animal assisted therapy started to gain acceptance worldwide. Their International Association for Human-Animal Interaction organization was created. So 1990 was when it really took the fuck off. All the way. And they had tons and tons of information. Tons of it. Yeah. But they finally did something about it in the 90s, right? Okay. This is today how they are used. After 30, maybe 32 years of fucking experiments and trying different things and stuff like this. Now that everybody is trying to do this and there's organizations and now there's funding to it, they're researching this, right? Today, the medical fraternity accepts animal-assisted therapy as a valid field to help mental health. It's widely used as an effective... I'm sorry, I was echoing, I'm sorry. It's widely used as an effective treatment for several mental and emotional issues. Therapists use, these are the animals that are kind of used, cats, pigs, birds, and even dolphins in these therapies. But horses and dogs are the most common. We're going to tell you what... all these animals pretty much have the same help, different animals and stuff like this, but this is what dogs and horses are especially used for today. Therapy dogs undergo training to exhibit behaviors that patients find friendly and welcoming. They comfort patients with body contact as a means to promote feelings of calm and well-being. These interactions are useful for treating conditions like PTSD, autism, dementia, and ADHD. And it is no drugs. Petting animals. No drugs. Horses. Horses are. I didn't know they went this deep into mental health. This is awesome. JCT says it right here. She's learned equestrian therapy. It's a big thing. It's equestrian therapy. Yes. Horses take part in 3 different types of animal-assisted therapy. Therapeutic horseback riding is excellent low-impact exercise, good for developing muscle tone, coordination, and confidence. Mainly used for patients with impaired mobility, right?
Cool.
Hippotherapy uses horses as a type of occupational therapy. And what the occupational therapy is a lot of these, it started in, I think after World War II. A lot of these soldiers were coming back with this PTSD, and what they would do is they would send them to farms, and they would help the farm, the feeding the animals, cleaning the stuff up, and that's what would get their a little distraction to get them out of their mind. You know, I got to help all these animals, and they wouldn't be on a farm with 1 horse and 1 cow. They would be on massive farms where it was like a community of them, and they would have their own little talks and shit, and they would be able to talk their shit out to everybody. It wouldn't just be one person there fucking battling mental health. It would be a couple of them.
Right.
Here the focus is on addressing cognitive and occupational therapy, social, physiological, behavioral, and physical problems. What JCT was saying, equestrian assisted therapy, psychotherapy involves using horses to help people with mental health issues such as PTSD, autism, dementia, and ADHD. And it's the same thing they use, like they use dogs. But what they noticed about the smaller animals is some people can't physically get on a horse or physically hold on to the horse, or they're too deathly ill to get onto a horse, so they'll put a fucking cat on you, or they'll bring a small dog in there and help you, and just petting it will help you sleep. My wife said the other day, she's like, just holding babies, I couldn't even be tired. Just holding babies and the smell of a newborn baby makes me fucking tired. That's what she said. And that's kind of what they're using with these animals, because these animals just love to be loved, you know. And dogs, for instance, are very good. When I started going through my PTSD and it was starting to get rough, I would take my dog for a walk at 4 a.m. I would just walk a couple blocks with Teddy, and I would literally tell him everything that was going on in my head, and the motherfucker never said nothing back to me, never said nothing negative, always was just there. Every time I stopped, he'd come up and rest his head on, because he knew, I felt like he knew I was going through some shit when I took him for a walk at 4. So I'd sit on a bench, and he'd come put his head on my lap and just let me sit there and pet him, and it would be calming. I would get home after a walk, I would feel wore out from the walk, but I felt calm, more calmer. And now that I researched more about therapy animals, I know that was what it was. Is he would coming up and he was like, "Dude, you don't feel good? Let me pet my head," you know?
Yeah, right.
You would think he just wants to be petted. No, he just wants to fucking help you out, man.
Yeah. Dogs, or the animals, sense it, right?
Yep, and that's the Earth Dweller of the day. That's all I have on therapy animals right now. If you guys have questions.
That's great.
Other than the ones that are here up on the screen.
Oh, hold on.
Can you name some weird, cool service animals, support animals?
Well, I thought what was weird, I put one of the weird ones on. I thought these two at the bottom right here, pigs and guinea pigs.
Yeah.
These are for people with the guinea pigs are for people with more of a problem getting their hands, so it would be like an occupational therapy, kind of sort of physical therapy. They would be playing with little stuff with these pigs and holding the pigs.
I want you to guess. I'll guess. I've got a bunch of animals here that are service animals, that are unconventional service animals.
Okay.
So
dolphins. I did say dolphins, and I think
first
that's
time we'll go with 3 wrong. So go ahead. Dolphins. That's the first one that's wrong.
okay. Fuck. Let's see.
First strike right off the bat.
Rats.
Yes, rats is on that list.
What? On the list of service
That's
animals?
actually number
Yeah.
30.
No
Holy
shit.
fuck! There's 30 of them, and I'm gonna probably get 3 wrong before I get 30. So rats.
Oh my god.
I'll give you a hint.
Snakes.
You
Snakes.
have one of these.
Bearded dragon.
A tarantula.
Bearded dragon is on the list at number 2.
No.
Holy shit! Good job, squirrels. I have one of them.
We'll just play, see if you can get the top 10, and I'll give you about 5 guesses. So, squirrel's got number 2.
Okay. Turtle.
Turtle is on the list, but is not in the top 10.
Okay, so the top 10.
A tarantula.
Yep.
What the fuck?
It's not in the top 10, but it's in the top
Christ.
30.
It's
a hard fucking
It's-
service animal.
You know what's weird though, squirrels? It's the fact of taking care of the animal.
A budgie bird.
You were right about snakes. It is number 6 on this list.
Snakes. Budgie bird. What about like a bird?
Bird, parrots. I'll give you that. Parrots are on number 13.
Nice.
Parrots.
Goldfish, night trained fish, guinea pig. Yep.
That's not top 10, is it?
Guinea pig is in the.
What
let me
about
look.
wolf?
It's on the list, but it's not in the top 10. I don't think.
I don't think. What about a wolf?
Nope, no wolf.
Ooh, there you go.
Who the fuck?
One more.
Let's see.
One more wrong. Iguana. Nope, no iguana. Those motherfuckers are mean. Hamster is on the list. Not in the top 10, but it is on the list.
I don't know, dude.
Bunny rabbits, yep. Bunny rabbits
for
are
sure.
in the top 30.
One more guess. I'm gonna guess something unconventional. Let's see. An eel.
I was really rooting for you to say number 1.
What's number 1?
Number 1. Unconventional, crazy, emotional support animals. Kangaroo.
What
You're shitting me, bro.
That's crazy.
Yep, it's the most. In fact, in February of 2015, a Wisconsin woman was asked to leave McDonald's because she came in with her emotional support kangaroo.
Nice.
That's not right.
Nice. No wonder Tyler's Exotics has one.
He's fucking what?
That's funny
wicked.
as fuck.
That's wicked.
That's
so
cool.
I'll tell you what. Okay, so number 1's kangaroo, number 2's bearded dragon, number 3's pigs, number 4's turkey, 5 is marmoset.
Marmoset?
Yep. 6 is snakes. 7 is peacocks.
Ooh.
8 is duck.
Oh.
And chicken, and to round off the top 10, miniature horses. Hey, by the way,
I had the miniature horse.
I gotta
on
throw
there.
in number 11, right?
Yeah.
Specifically because you know what it is, squirrels. You know what it is.
It's a squirrel.
It's a squirrel.
Dude, my wife feeding squirrels is her number 1 go-to. Just look at the squirrels in my house.
Speaking of animals and earth dwellers, Pete Peterson has baby foxes in his house, in his little shed.
Oh, that's adorable.
He's been begging me to come over and film them in my ghillie suit, but I just haven't had time. Because it's in the early morning or like at dawn or at dusk is when they come out to play.
Kangaroos
There's
like what?
2 parents and 3 babies.
Oh wow. Well, you got to be careful because there's 2 parents and one of you.
Oh my Jeez,
Right?
dude. That's unconventional as fuck. A kangaroo #1?
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, no, it was that #1 most unconventional emotional.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
Okay.
cool.
Pigs, I looked up, just because I had time, I looked
Pigs
up
are
pigs.
super smart.
Yeah, I looked up pigs, and they're saying one thing is because pigs are just they're honestly the smartest animal on your farm. Period.
What?
If you have a farm, they're the smartest animal in that farm.
It says right here, while many scientists alike would argue that pigs are as close of a match to humans as any other animal, the case for them being emotional support is relatively new. Plenty of people are turning to these curly-tailed companions, meeting their emotional needs. In 2014, a woman was booted from a U.S. Airways flight when her 80-pound emotional support pig became disruptive.
Oh, he didn't like the peanuts.
Get that fucking pig off my goddamn plane, dude.
That's
Like,
funny.
dude, I just ate a fucking ho-ho. Leave me alone. I know I'm overweight.
Let me get to this sponsor spot.
You buy 8 Mile Vodka, premium vodka, official sponsor of the Detroit Pistons and Brain Jerk Entertainment Company. 2021 SIP Award gold medalist. Born in Detroit. Go visit 8milevodka.com for more information. Crazy Squirrel Graphics. He's a freelance graphic designer that can make posters, flyers, and other graphic designs for events, parties, mugs, t-shirts, and anything else you need. Official graphic designer for the IWR and the Monroe Pop Fest. Go check out Crazy Squirrel Graphics on Facebook. Pro Wrestling Edge. 5 wrestling fans, Dan O'Mac, Brokowski, Nick the Gooch, Big Kaz, and Jaybird talk about wrestling and more. These guys bring a different edge to pro wrestling. Go check out the new beginnings at ProWrestlingEdge.com. We Handle Candles is a local business dedicated to making your home or your business smell outstanding, offering great scents and even better moments. We Handle Candles. Visit them on Facebook. Brain Jerk is brought to you by...
She got the whole top 10, JCT does. Turkeys, man. The peacock is I think is kind of a way. I don't know. It's because it's beautiful, maybe.
Yeah, because it's beautiful, but it's the male that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, you're totally right.
The females
right.
are called hens, and they're not feathery like that.
They're brown, I think.
What did you say?
Like a
Number
tan
1 was
color.
pigs.
#1 was kangaroo.
It's funny. You know what's funny? We're sponsored by Crazy Squirrel Graphics, and we got a crazy squirrel right up here.
Yep.
It's funny.
One hell of a crazy squirrel.
Dude, that's so are you coming over right after the show, Josh?
Yeah, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna bring my soundboard. We're gonna do the voiceover for the 2 that we don't have, and I'm gonna get that fixed. I want to get the video that you clipped into the intro. I got a bunch of stuff I want to do today before I get the kids.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've read those fucking so many times, the RPW and the flashback. I'm good. I'll be able to do it one try. We don't even need to edit that shit. But yeah.
Sweet.
Did I send you that video? The little clip? Okay.
You did.
Okay.
I just haven't even looked at it besides looking at it. You know?
Right, you haven't done anything else but look at it. Yeah.
I viewed it, and that's it.
Yeah. He said, I haven't done nothing. I haven't even looked at it, but I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? Do you fucking feel me, dude?
You understand.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fuck, dude.
What are squirrels doing today? What you got planned for the day?
I am going to the river today, and I'm planting another bed of seeds. I'm starting peppers in a little thing, in little cups, and seeing if they're going to sprout for me. And then I'm going to put them into a big container. I'm going to try different mediums. Like I'm using the empty lemon. I'm taking all the guts out of the lemon.
I'm coming, Robert. Don't you worry.
He said, make sure you stick to your word. Blow that shit.
if Jess is there, we're gonna blow that bitch down.
Mm-hmm.
You call me Papa Roach, okay? Say it, hero.
You address me as Papa
my
Roach.
name, bitch.
I'm sorry, Papa Roach. I'm sorry, Papa Roach. Right in his big ass nose. Is it because I'm Jewish?
Here's the thing. If T-Rup wants it, he'll get it. If he don't want it, I'm not gonna fucking be rude.
All I gotta do is say no once. He's not gonna try. You know.
Yeah.
Smoke it, or I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Big old event after on YouTube for my 1 year anniversary here.
Ooh.
Wait, what? Today?
Today is my 1 year. Yep.
Whoop, whoop.
On YouTube.
Hell yeah!
Squirrels.
Happy YouTube birthday, squirrels!
Happy anniversary birthday!
Yo, that'll be 4 o'clock my time.
Oh, 4 o'clock your
4
time.
hours, 3.5 hours.
Okay.
3.5 hours. So 2:30 should be on.
Yeah.
2:30. Okay. It's time to go, guys. Get your mental health right. Don't fuck up like T-Rup.
Well, you didn't fuck up with mental health. You just chose to smoke weed.
Yeah.
But it fucked with my head.
But it shouldn't.
The action of you fucking didn't. I mean, the action of you smoking didn't fuck with your head. The reaction to you smoking fucked with your head.
But it helped my knee.
What can we fix?
No, it didn't.
What can we only control?
Our
How
actions.
we react to things.
Yes.
But that being said, I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
He said, "Oh shit!" It makes me want to smoke.
Brain jerk. Fuck you.
You're my absolute fruit, bud.
You hit my people, man.
Killing me for